We're gonna make Spiedini. If you love cutlets, you'll love Spiedini. Spiedini just means anything on a stick, really. And basically, instead of a cutlet that's breaded on both sides, Spiedini is a little stuffing on the inside. You roll it up, you put a little more breadcrumb on the outside, and then you griddle or grill it. To the bread, we're gonna add mint and parsley. We're going to add some chili flake, a little or a lot, depending on how spicy your family likes their food. And some grated Parmigiano or Pecorino. We like Pecorino. Some currants, toasted pine nuts. Make extra if you like nuts, because you'll eat a lot of them. So we have tomato, onion, garlic, completing our mixture. And then lemon zest. We finish with lemon juice. Anytime we eat meat of any kind, helps break down any animal fat. And we put the zest in our stuffing. Delicious. A little bit of stuffing. And then roll this little boy up. Here's how I make the Italian Spiedini. I roll beef, chicken, or veal, or you can use pork cutlets too. Or you can use swordfish cutlets. My mom and I, we make swordfish cutlets all the time. You roll them with a little bit of the stuffing, then you roll them in olive oil, and then you press more breadcrumb on the outside. And if we're making this for a crowd, I keep the oven very low, like 250, and I just keep putting the meat rolls in the oven and browning up another batch. So I don't even finish cooking them all the way through if they're just gonna set in the oven for a bit. But for the onions and bay, what I do is you have the onion, take the peel off, leave the root end intact. You know, the little hairy part. You trim the little fibrous ends, but you want to leave that intact so it's easier to skewer and it'll stay together. So I'm putting the onions and the bay on its own grill, cooking these over pretty high heat with olive oil, salt, and pepper. Down here, this is the salad I love to serve with this. Any bitter greens, so escarole, baby kale, arugula, baby arugula. So you got nice bitter lettuce, salty shaved pecorino or parm, and then pitted Sicilian green olives, and lots of lemon juice and olive oil. I mean, that is it. When we come back, I'll show you how to plate all this right after this. See, I'm using a giant spatula to flip these Spiedini around on our grill. We've got a batch still cooking. If you cook them inside, I put a little foil tent over these guys. Outside, of course, you just close the lid on the grill. Here's some that are already done. Those double skewers really help the process. And you just pull them out backwards, just like that. No biggie. You can make them for a crowd and just pop them in the oven. And as I said, I put the onions and the bay on the side so they have different cook times, and it's just easier to serve, I think. Then we have our grilled lemon that we serve to douse over the top. There we go. And then our beautiful buttery olives, salty cheese, and spicy greens on the side. It's a really cute, easy dinner for any night of the week. Very cute.